Hola, pescado. How do you say people in Spanish?
Below.
Sorry about our mangled language. It's ice season!
Here's a nice little perch.
We got 3 inches. I've never fished on 3 inches. Do I feel uncomfortable? Yes.
Yes.
But nobody's fallen in yet. And per usual, Jen drops down for
12 seconds.
2.5 seconds and she's got a fish. The last time she's been out, this is not the first time anybody's going to Clear Lake this year, but it's close. She had 3 walleyes, which was
Pretty
2
awesome.
more walleyes than I caught all of last year in this lake.
Yeah.
So is my headlamp on? I should get, you don't want a headlamp in your face. What am I doing to you guys? Sorry. Red?
Now it's a rave.
Oh. So yeah, 3 inches, plenty of ice for pickup. We drove out to a good spot. No, don't drive a pickup on the ice, people. Until you got 40 inches of ice, then you can drive pickups. That's when I feel comfortable. I was thinking when we pull up to the ramp lake, maybe we just like dip the front tires in. And if they sink, then we back out. And if they don't, we should be good. And then we just drive.
Should be able to fish, yeah.
Should be fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. And you light gear, this should help a little bit.
Well, I don't know, because walleyes don't really like light shining on them.
Is that too much?
Oh, darn it.
You missed a fish?
I did. I wasn't paying attention.
Alright.
Got distracted.
I'll leave the light off then.
Yeah.
You can miss me. I'm going to go with the vertical head. I know you like the sideways head.
I do like the sideways head better, yeah.
Let's see. I don't even have my flasher set up. Should get my flasher going.
Now you find bottom, come up about 4 or 6 inches.
It's not hard to find bottom.
No, it doesn't take long.
Water's kind of low, eh?
Yeah, so we're, according to Navionics, we've set up in the 7 to 8 foot little flat here, but I'm showing bottom is 5, so we're definitely, lake's at least 2 foot low.
We at least got some weeds this year, or what?
I'm showing red for bottom, so that's telling me it's a hard bottom, and there's not much between me and bottom. Oh, look at that cute little booger.
So the water's low, the fish don't have any cover.
Right.
What's the bait situation like?
You mean like the minnow shortage that we had last year, or?
I mean, for the fish, what's the forage like?
Oh, well, there is a ton, massive schools of the 2 to 3 inch yellow bass, white bass.
That's not what I want to hear.
I know it. And fish weren't very hungry this fall for what we were throwing at them, because I think they had enough forage, so. Forgot how cool your drag sounds.
I know, right?
I love listening to your drag go out.
Should I do it again?
Yeah. I love it. Do a little ground pound. You gotta do the sound when you do it. There we go. You'll work on it. Well, the good thing about today is it is overcast, so yeah, we got set up just a little later than I'd like for the morning bite, but we had to very carefully take our time to come out here and check ice.
Drive slow.
Drive slow. Stop every now and again, get out, drill a hole. But that's why we bring the spud bar. That's a magic tool. And my waders, because if I was going to get wet, I had at least one of my waders on. I have fished with wet pants before when I went in last year. I jump right out and I'm like, nope, not going here, but I'm here, I'm early, it's the morning bite, it's my favorite. So I just drove around to the other side and walked out with wet pants.
Well, I got wet at Mille Lacs a few weeks ago and I was in a boat, so.
Oh, well, yeah.
I had to get out and push the boat off of a sandbar.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
How'd you catch that fish so fast? Now what's going on?
Oh, probably because these are just little guys. And we're being pretty noisy. We're only on 3 inches of ice. It's clear. There's no cover. We're only in 5 foot of water. Okay, sorry. I love that sound. I wonder if they can hear that on the video.
I don't know.
Somebody else came out there spudding out right now, and it does make a cool sound, but
a little shock
the fish don't appreciate it much. They tend to scatter.
I'm already into lowering expectations mode. Yeah,
that's why they call it fishing.
Oh God, if I never hear that line again the rest of my life.
I know it. I hate hearing that too. There it is.
Silver Cast Master. First drop. A little small. Go down. Come on. You got this. You got this. Look at that. Just like swimming around the transducer.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
You'll get there. Atta boy. Okay. That was funny. Premium content on Bloomingdale Fishing as always.
Click to subscribe.
Subscribe now. Bangers can be choosers. Early ice.
No.
We're here though.
Early ice, you can only get to where you can get. Might not be where you want to be, but I'd prefer to be in the reeds myself. But thems are not safe.
And why is that?
Oh, well, you know, we had the warm up, and the first thing that warms up is rocks and reeds. So even though you might spud and find 2 inches here, and if you feel comfortable walking on 2 inches, great. But the next spud is going to be 1/2 inch or patch of skim eyes, and you just don't know. Those muskrat holes will keep it open as well.
Move was worth it. Even though I just about crapped my pants when the ice cracked, and we then promptly backed up a number of yards.
We did. Really fast.
Really fast. Real quick.
Yeah, went like this. I said, back up. I just started shoving things. No,
you didn't have to tell me anything.
No.
I froze in my position and started pulling things really fast. So basically we went further out from shore, and the deeper water you get into, I am learning, which I kind of knew, it makes sense. I didn't know how much of a difference it would make. It takes longer for it to freeze. I don't know, the ice thickness was actually the same, but it was a little less solid apparently.
Yes, it's a little more honeycombed, so that's the kind of stuff you got to look out for. And if you don't feel safe, by golly, move. Which is what we did real fast.
This is turning into an ice safety video really quick.
Pretty much. I wouldn't be out here today if you weren't here.
Yeah.
So.
Likewise.
No.
I wouldn't be out here if I weren't here either. That was almost as good as your suspended fish joke earlier. So we're fishing 6 feet now. We were in 5 feet on the first spot.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, there's a suspended fish at 3.5 feet. Oh, 1.5 off bottom, huh?"
I mean, technically, the math, it was suspended between
percentage
the bottom.
It was well suspended. Lindsay saw fishing was a little bit slow for the first time out in the spaces that we were able to get to, but I'm sorry to block your vision. I'm blocking your vision more. We have a backup plan. So yeah, welcome to our backup plan for catching fish. Hey,
Some big ones in there.
got some big minis.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
So I think.
I'll take that bait to Skakawea if it weren't illegal.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, you can't cross state lines.
Oh man, that's a bummer.
Can't transport foreign bait.
Alright, so these are all pretty big. I'm gonna pretty much throw a lot of them back, but
Those are the biggest fatheads I've ever seen.
I know. Look at the size of them suckers.
Holy cow. Goodness sakes.
There might be a few in here that I can use because we just want regular minnow size ones. There's a shiner.
I mean, we could try to catch a muskie.
Oh, we could. I do have some this size at home, you'll see, in the tank.
So we can catch minnows. And we caught 5 perch today.
Yep.
Didn't bother turning the camera on for 2 of them. But We'll give it another shot tomorrow, see if the ice is
Yep.
good. Maybe we can move some other places. Who knows?
I'm gonna run these up to the truck, put them in the minnow bucket.
We got bait.
We got 4.
4 good minnows.
4 good minnows.
Add to the lot.
There's a nice batch of fish in there. The rest of the stuff is just too big for our purposes for ice fishing anyway. So throw some more kitty cat food in there or dog food in there and jump out.
Jumping minnows, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is
Pretty
quite the
dark
setup.
down there, but-
Oh, heck yeah.
Yep, so most of them right now, they're all hiding down there, and the rest we took with to fish with this morning, so yeah.
Now they're coming out.
Yep. Obviously colder water is great. Constantly changing out your water is good. This aeration system's pretty good. You know, it's got the filters. They've got charcoal in them to help filter the water really good. They do like to have this substrate on the bottom. And I had extra crushed rock that I saved from like all my rock gardens outside. So I rinsed that off really good and put it in here. And then, you know, when you've got this aeration system going, it does create a pretty good current. So you want to give them kind of a break from the current, which is why that big cinder block was in there. So they're not stressed out trying to swim against current the whole time. And then, you know, the colder it is, the less you have to feed them. Because my basement's, you know, in the mid to high 50s, I feed them a couple times a week and just kind of use this guy. And those are pretty big flakes. You know, it's obviously meant for goldfish with bigger mouths. So I just try to crunch them up to as small as possible. And we just dump that right in there. But I also added what's called Better Bait. It's kind of a granular thing that you add to minnow tanks. It helps give it this really nice kind of bluish color. I did put Better Bait in here right when I first did this, and that's been over 2 weeks now. Oh, there a guy came up to feed. So yeah, the water's crystal clear. It's filtering like it does, and I do have a couple extra little bubblers. You can see this guy. I got 2 of these guys in here, and the other big one that you saw, I think it's an Angle brand for, I believe it's 30 to 60 gallons. And that's what this tank is. I think it's a 55-gallon tank. So kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew? You can store your own minnows in the basement.
Absolutely. Oh, one's got your bobber too.
Oh, jeez, oh, beats. Be bigger than this one. That'd be great.
We're on the jumbo perch this morning, day 2.
That 4-inch
Bobber
jumbo
down.
perch. He's trying so hard. Oh,
I missed my bite, and then Jen caught one, and now the bobber's down.
he's trying. He's not even on there, is he?
First
Oh, yeah,
hand,
he sure
sure.
is. Oh, God, I think he's smaller than that one. Look at those. They have to hold the way out here.
Double. Perch double. Oh, spooked on away.
You stop that right now. It's too late. It's already stuck in my head.
One of these perch would just like draw in a 20-inch walleye, and then he would, you know, move in to
Hit your
take
easy meal.
advantage of it. Yeah, that's the scenario. That's the dream.
Well,
Bobber
hey.
got a wally?
Oh, geez. Oh, Pete. And back into the camera hole back there. Ow. He came out of left field.
That was fun.
Yeah. I was not expecting it, so.
And when you said the hook, I was waiting for just, you know, a perch to fly out of the hole, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, finally. A little
That's
walleye.
something a little stronger.
A little 12-inch walleye. I'll take it. It's a walleye. We got a walleye in the shack.
Yeah. Get a really close shot of the camera because that's your thumbnail. If there's one, there's at least one. Well, it seems like we can actually get walleyes in the area that are
Aggressive.
aggressive.
Because I was just doing some very aggressive jigging. on
And then
my
you took
on
the
my
slip
rod.
bob.
Yeah.
Were you doing that on the slip bobber?
Yeah, I was doing this number.
And you hit it while you had it in your hand?
Yes.
Oh.
And that's why I set the hook.
Oh. I lifted to jig and he bit it on the upstroke and I just kept pulling. But yeah, that was a walleye that just cruised through on the camera.
Cool.
I don't think he was super large, but
Whatever. I just want to see fish.
it's nice to know.
I want to see some fish that I want to bite.
That was the fastest fish I've ever caught. That was like hook set, 2 cranks, lift, out.
Have I ever had you fishing in the reeds or no?
No.
Okay, that's being even faster one because it's literally hook set and it's out of the hole.
Yeah.
Hit hard. It actually just laid on it and I felt some weight. Yeah. Did not see it on the Vexillor either.
Well, I got one coming up to me too. Did you bite it on your dead stick as you were dead sticking?
Yeah, I was about to do a little rip, but yep.
Oh.
Aww.
Almost got him through the hole. I had him halfway up.
Well, send him back. This is the biggest one of the day so far.
Yeah, I'm just right on the edge of it. Every once in a while I drop down, I can see.
Yep. Them Tingler spoons do have a really, really huge flutter.
That's how you cover water when you're ice fishing.
Yep. You can't go trolling, but by golly, if you use a flutter spoon.
They seem to like the rattle spoon better. They just can't get it in their mouth. You little buggers. Is he gonna go after it?
Oh, you probably can't see now. I'm in the way.
I can see it on your camera.
Oh.
Just none of them can eat that minnow head. Get it? No. Nope. Dang it.
They're just swarming that thing though.
Stupid little things. Come on. Was there 5 now? 4?
There was 5 at one point, I think. Goodness sakes. Just pound it on their heads. It's fine. They don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to spook them unless it lands right in front of them.
Oh, that's the color they like, by golly.
Although slow and dangerous behind the wheel, I am good for some things.
Alright, 30-inch walleye. Here I come.
That's got to be when a walleye would take advantage of that, is when they see the perch in a feeding frenzy, not on guard.
Yeah.
Then they go, ooh, easy target.
You'd think.
Well, that was a fun game.
It happened.
Got one! He took it on the dead stick too, and I just picked it up. I watched him grab it. I should have kept recording the camera.
Lip it like a bass.
Release shot?
Kind of anticlimactic there. Wiggles.
Well, that's going to be great footage.
Starting to rival the biggest one of the day here.
We're on a better quality fish now.
Not quite.
If you want to get into the better perch in the afternoon, switch to buckshot spoons. Get some going. Need a little rattle. A little more aggressive.
A little shake and bake.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I don't have a buckshot on. I just changed the color that you was using.
Oh, really? What is it?
That green forage minnow. Same thing, just no buckshot.
No rattle.
No.
I find my rattle to be more effective when I'm dead sticking. Just gonna leave the camera on until the next fish bites. I'm gonna lift it up. Well, as they say with early ice, it's just good to be out. It's been real. Might have to go further north a couple times.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Leech Lake, Mille Lacs.
Yes.
Devil's Lake, Kakawea.
Yep.
Where are we gonna go?
Yes.
you can schedule the Bloomingdale Fishing Ice Fishing Tour of 2023/24.